We're currently staying in a 2-bedroom garden view villa here at Marriott's Barony Beach Club. Are you planning a trip here in the near future? Maybe you want to see what one of these looks like? Well, stick around. We're going to head inside ours and check it out right after this. Hello and welcome to Destination Timeshare. I'm Jeremy. We're here today getting ready to head inside and check out our 2-bedroom villa here on the 2nd floor in the garden view section. We're in room 9124. So let's open up the door here and we'll start taking a look around. If you love traveling and making the most of your timeshare, you're going to want to be sure to join the free Destination Timeshare community over on SKOOL. It's the perfect place for like-minded owners who want to get the most out of what they own. Connect with an active community of members from around the world, people just like you. It's a place to hang out, learn, share experiences, and get helpful tips from other owners. Also over there, you're going to find a classroom with resources, courses, knowledge bases, plus the option to sign up for expert consultation. You can also check out the members map and weekly events on the community calendar. And best of all, there's no ads and no algorithms pushing you content like you see on all those other social media platforms. Just a great community of timeshare enthusiasts, exactly what social media was meant to be. It doesn't cost you anything to join, so scan the QR code right here on the screen or use the link in the description below and we'll see you inside the best timeshare community over on SKOOL. So when we come into this garden view 2-bedroom villa here at Marriott's Barony Beach Club, well, right here we actually have a bench there and some hooks here on the wall to hang up whatever it might be. In here a little bit further, behind this door, we actually have a utility room, and I'm sure there's a light switch in here. We'll get that turned on. Full-size stacked washer and dryer there, so that's really handy to have. You also have some trash and recycling, as well as a sweeper, ironing board, broom, and dustpan. Now we could go down this way into the kitchen, living room, dining room area, but we're first going to make a turn here and we're going to check out the guest bedroom. 2 queen-size beds here. Window here that actually kind of goes out to the breezeway, so you might want to close those off for some extra privacy in here. Just a small closet. You have a laundry basket, some hangers, some place to store stuff. And then over here, big flat screen television, chest of drawers. Looks like they have a place to maybe hook up maybe Fire Sticks, Apple TV, whatever it might be. You do have some HDMI and some USB there. Then over here it is the 2 queen-size beds again. Nightstand in the middle, and it does have an alarm clock, telephone, and exposed USB and power. Coming back around this way, just not a little bench here. This is kind of a neat little area. And you do have some hooks here. Not sure why. Well, 3 of them are one color and then one's a different color altogether. And then in here, well, we do have the bathroom. So really nice bathroom area here. Do have really nice lighted mirror, single vanity, plenty of kind of storage under there. Then over here we have plenty of towels, and you also have your pool towels. And then kind of in a separate little room here, you do have where you'll find the toilet, another vanity, and there's a mirror on the wall there. Now I didn't turn that on because it caused a lot of flicker on my camera, so I didn't turn that on. Then here you do have a tub with a shower, so that's definitely really great. You have your pump, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash on the wall. And now what we'll do, we'll head into the bathroom here. This kind of brings us back into the vestibule entryway. Here you do have the kitchen, so not too bad of a size kitchen. Really nice big deep sink there. You do have some starting coffee supplies, your dish towels, coffee pot, toaster, and a knife block over here. Oven, range, microwave, and a big kind of side-by-side refrigerator with a freezer down below. So yeah, there's the freezer. And then you kind of got to lift up at the top to get this open. So if you're kind of short, well, I guess you can also open it from the bottom. Yeah, you have your refrigerator here. So a good sized refrigerator. It's not really truly side by side. It's just kind of 2 side by side doors that open into 1 refrigerator. Now let's see what they have in the cabinets. Looks like this one here just has some kind of baking dishes and measuring cups. Then over here is where we're going to find our glassware for 8 people. Up above the microwave, that's empty. The other side of the microwave here, looks like we're gonna have our dinnerware for 8 people as well. So coffee mugs, plastic cups, bowls, plates, everything you need. And something else I really like about these cabinets is you really can't slam them. They're kind of that soft close cabinet. Now let's take a look in the drawers. You have some cooking utensils, spatula, whisk, can opener. Over here, some additional cooking utensils. Let's see what we got underneath here. This is where we'll find pots and pans. Plenty of pots and pans to take advantage of. Non-stick skillet down there too. Over here, we're going to find a blender, pitcher, and some storage containers. Coming over here, I think this is where we're going to find, yep, it's the silverware, your utensils. And under here, there's a colander, big salad bowl back there too, and a strainer, or I guess maybe actually that's called a sieve. And then down here, you do have your kitchen supplies. I do notice over here as well is a dishwasher. So looks like a fairly new dishwasher. Maybe this room's been somewhat recently renovated, not 100% sure. Then around here at kind of the end of the counter, there's this really neat shelf area. You can store anything you purchase, kind of maybe like a pantry area. And it looks like maybe also a little bit of area to put some bottles of wine. Now making our way in here, you do have the dining room table. And up against the bar here of the kitchen, there's a couple little stools there. They're just wood, so I'm not too sure how comfortable they would be. But you could technically seat up to 8 people here in the dining area. Real cool photograph here of the Hilton Head Lighthouse on the wall. That's also where you're gonna have your television up on top of kind of a TV stand, but I think it's actually attached to the wall there. This is a look back at the kitchen and dining room area. And there is a ceiling fan in here, but it's actually over the dining room table, which I thought was kind of odd, because usually they'd put it over top of the living room. You have your big sofa. Looks extra long there. It's actually 4 cushions, some really cool lamps. You have a couple of chairs here, and this really interesting coffee table, which I believe you can pull these out. So if you have kids, maybe you want to play some games or whatever, you can pull those out, sit on those, play some games at the coffee table. And a bit of a view out here through this window, and over here on this end table, like I pointed out earlier, lamp there, and there is also exposed USB and power. Now we have the patio right here, but we're going to take a look at that here in just a moment. But first, we're going to head in here and take a look at the primary or master bedroom. You can see it spinning up there, that ceiling fan. And then over here, a little desk area, and of course, king size bed here in the master. Another nightstand over there, which does have exposed USB and power. And we'll turn around here just to take a look at the television and some storage down there. Now let's take a look in the closet here, to where you're going to find a full-length mirror. So plenty of storage, extra bedding, hangers, also where the in-room safe is. Now that we've seen that, let's head in here and take a look at the master bathroom, I guess you'd call it. Pretty big bathroom. It does have double vanity. You have your pool towels down below. There's a little bench area here, kind of a bench you can move it around actually. It's made of metal. And then in here, you kind of sort of have a water closet. It is where you'll find the toilet, some towels, washcloths, but then they also have in here a walk-in shower. So really cool walk-in shower here. Not too bad of a size, not too big though. Looks like they have a shower head up there, which is actually kind of low. So it might not be all that great if you're really tall. But then, of course, again, pump, shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. So now we've seen the inside of the villa. It's time to head outside here. We're going to take a look at the patio and a little bit of a view that we have out here. All right, so here is the patio. You do have 4 chairs and a small table, and it also looks like they do have an electrical outlet out here, so that's definitely handy. No ceiling fan, I noticed, but you do have an exit or entrance to the patio from both the bedroom and the living room, which we came in through there just a moment ago. But out here, these garden view buildings, you do have, of course, views, not really of the gardens, but actually of the pool. So this is the pool that has the water slide, and of course it's a bit of a walk over to the main section of the resort. So kind of nice views out here to the pool. This beautiful property here in Hilton Head Island, Marriott's Barony Beach Club. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Definitely helps out these videos. And also to see a full resort tour from here at Marriott's Barony Beach Club, I'm going to put a link to one right here, so check that out coming up next. Thanks for watching, and remember, until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.